what I've created here is this is a resource to show, no, this is a Christian nation. And you've taken an oath. They've still taken an oath to govern according to the coronation oath. We've been talking a lot about that, and they still have a duty to uphold our Christian principles, whether they like it or not. They'll turn around and say, oh, it's a multicultural nation. And I keep going back. No, it's multiculturalism has its limits. It doesn't mean that you can come in here and bring in foreign governance. So
Well,
this only happens when
mm,
people are educated enough to know that in order to fight back against it.
yeah, I agree. And one thing that, when we say that we founded on the principles that acknowledge the supremacy of God, people need to understand what that means. It makes all human beings equal before us, something bigger than us. And how you engage with that, that is greater than us, God, is completely your free will and your choice to engage however you want. That's what makes Christian nations fundamentally different than any other, because all the other nations and all the other regimes of governance, they don't necessarily have the supremacy of God as an understanding what that means, which makes all of us equal. They only have the rule of law, and the only people that get to determine what laws are the right laws are the people that have all the power. So you've got tyranny. So the beautiful thing, like, I know people think, well, do we all have to be Christian to be Canadian? No, but you have to understand that Christianity and our worldview and the foundation of that allows you freedom. Mm-hmm. So that's the complete difference, and why that needs to continue to be upheld, so that we don't have a small faction in government that gets to determine who's a worthy person. Well, they call it now, Tanya, in this ideology, equity deserving people. I'm like, equity deserving? We're all equal. And that, I mean, the Bible literally says that God's not a respecter of persons, in that, oh, you're a better person or another person. He says, you're my creation, made in my image, live according to these good principles. But that's what they say, equity deserving people. So they literally have, I think it was in New Brunswick, they had white Christian males need not apply. Literally writing these words down. It's like, well, 70, and actually here in Calgary, they had the Calgary Board of Education commissioned a report called the CBE Cares Report.